I mean, I did pay off my debt. I've got 500 grand in the bank. Yeah, the game bugged out because I quit out during the title of that bit. Right, this is carrying on straight after the sales. The vending machine is just emptied. Right, now I end the day and it gets rid of all of my stress. And, yep, go through all of this, blah, blah, blah. Robin comes in. He's obviously Maven. This is it, this is it, this is it, this is it. 155. That's a lot more like it. Day 50. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Here they are, two giants of local industry, two masters of their craft. But only one could be crowned our winner. Only one could take home the grand prize. Let's meet our stars. Taking the first podium today is a man so regal he puts the king in potion making. He survived the worst the world could throw at him and he came out the other side with a smile on his face. A really blank, creepy smile that no one actually thinks is at all handsome. And don't even get me started about those dimples. I am talking, of course, about Robin. That's very kind, but if we could move this along. Merp. At podium number 2 is a woman who knows a thing or two about adversity herself. She arrived on our shores with little more than the clothes on her back and a dream. In a matter of weeks, she's transformed her uncle's ramshackle potion shop into a reasonably successful ramshackle potion shop. Let's hear it. 3 cheers for Sylvia. Hey, Robin. I mean, that would be the, I feel like that's going to be a backhanded compliment, but I'm going to go with the lizard gives me the creeps. You know, screw being tactful. Your lizard gives me the creeps. Why don't you put that thing on a leash? It's definitely not a witch in disguise. You have no right to speak to us that way. Tensions appear high. Don't make me come down there, kids. Wait, scratch that. It will be my honor to share the stage with 2 such titanic tycoons. Ta-da! It's me, Baptiste, you know, from the loudspeaker. From this vantage, I'll be able to facilitate this contest. Now, it's true that I consider both contestants among my dearest friends, except maybe Robin, because he's a bit creepy, but very handsome. And who better? For it's their patronage and their precious coins that these contestants covet. This morning, I'm simply here to act as the voice of the people. Count on me to interpret the crowd's enthusiasm or lack thereof. In other words, audience, if you see something you like, make some noise. The outcome is a foregone conclusion. I know it. This crowd knows it. Hello. Hello, I'm Robin. Hi. This is not Maven, and May knows it most of all. Yes, that gem. I've just realised that gem. Because Uncle had like a thing around his neck. I reckon that's May's version of it. To that I can only say, let the battle begin. Alright, Robin, are you ready to wow us all? Oh, it's fancy looking. This one's an old family recipe. Not that my parents had anything to do with potion making. I'm not a witch. And the family in question is a line of ancient monarch magi whose mastery of forbidden arts ended the Second Dark Age. Consider me wowed. Audience, am I right to be impressed? With a sum like that, I'd say you have some fans here today. As it should be. Sylvia, can you outdo him? So, I have 2 options here. I've got 2,700, or I've got 2,100. I'm going to go for the hard one. As leader of the Heroes Guild, you'll recognize how precious this potion really is. That may be in fact true, however, this is of masterwork quality no less. Well, you had me worried for a moment then. What does the audience say? Is it a hit? Ah, a fair assessment as far as I can tell. But I'm sure you have more to say about it. Time to haggle. No, I really like my build. I'm ready to prove my potion is better. Whew. Oof, hitting her very hard. He's got plenty of patience, but it's the stress that's going to be the killer. Maybe I should have put more stress cards in. I think I do get a chance to edit my deck between levels. But this is going to hurt. As an honorary hero, I know what adventurers need out there. I mean, I've heroically mice, what? Ooh, that's bad luck. I'm not drawing well here. I'm drawing very poorly, in fact. What does this crowd know anyway? I'm drawing incredibly poorly. This is the worst hands I've drawn. Like, I wasn't drawing them when I was at 80% during that throne game. And yet, I'm at bloody 9 and I drew 2. Jesus. Okay, this is what I need. Improv. Let's just riff and see what happens. Chorus. This is a great potion. I got a strategy for everything. And nothing. How many indignities am I expected to suffer? Sure, I've got 4 stress cards. How is that fair? Come on! Oh no. You've done yourself proud, but this is as far as you go. Oh, I got very unlucky. Alright. Press the attack. Tranquility. Yes! Yes! Suck it, Robin. Fucking suck it. Rhythm, I'm going to need that next turn. Probably not worth doing that. I've got time yet. The stress is an issue, and I think there is only 1 tranquility in my deck. So I might need to put in some more saffron cards in between, but this is the turn. This is the kind of hand I should have had this entire bloody game. Squelch. Press the attack. Pivot's a good one. Rhythm. Ooh. Yeah. Did you hear that? It sounded like... Shit, not quite. Oh no. It was a brilliant effort, truly. But this round goes to Robin. Oh, I thought I had it. This match is mine. The rest is just formality. We'll have to see what happens next in round 2. Whoa. The anticipation is a lot to handle, Robin. Care to show us your next creation? Among the nobler of the continent, this is by far the most popular cure for curses. And if it's good enough for them... You know, I think my mother keeps one of these in her cupboard. Smart woman. She'll live a long life free of jinxes, hexes, and ingrown toenails. If it's good enough for mother, it's got to be worth something. I suppose our audience will be the judge of that. What do they say? Ooh. That's no paltry sum. My heart goes out to you. There's no name in the box. Is that deliberate? Sylvia, will you rise to the challenge? Right, so this is curse. So I've got 2,600. Or 2,300. Oh. Alright, I'm going to go with the better one of the two because I'm a little bit nervous here. Forget the elitism. This is the curse cure for everybody. It's instantly identifiable, that's for sure. And the closer I look, the more impressive it appears. Let's check with the audience. What would you say? What would they pay for this curse cure? Wow, okay. Not bad. Robin has the edge, however. Care to set us straight? Okay, well, I do get to rethink my strategy. So let's put in some more saffron cards. Regulated breathing. Right, yes, no, that was a really good one. I forgot about that. That would have been amazing to put in earlier. Yeah, 2 of those. Oh, breathe regularly. Regularly. Rhythm. I only have to get it up 600, so I think I probably made this too easy on myself because of all of the positive things it had. Truly, this is the worst of all worlds. I guess I'll pivot here. Stress is still a problem. As an honorary hero, I know what adventurers need. I've heroically fought off mice. 50% stress. Yikes. I've got the slime. Improv. Press the attack. Oh, shizzle. She has the scrappy indie vibe, but wouldn't you rather stick with a pro? I'm a professional, I am. Oh, this is I think I've lost. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Oh my god. You've done yourself proud, but this is as far as you go. He's not even sweating a little bit. Oof. Yikes. Chorus. Yeah, I think I've got it now. This chorus will tick it over the line. But that... I'm at 80% stress. I think I've heard enough. Well, audience, what do you think of this dramatic turn of events? Round 2 is Sylvia. She's still in the game. Hear that, Robin? I'm coming for the crown. Celebrating already. Rookie mistake. This time I showed you the error of your ways. No thanks are necessary for the lesson. I'm going to enjoy this. The universe cannot abide a tie, and neither can our audience. There must be a round 3. Robin, your final entry, if you please. That's pretty cool looking. It's time for the nuclear option. This is a unique take on the formula as devised by the Witch Queen of Rafter herself, Maven. Maven, you say? She was bad news. She would thank you for the compliment. Also, she was evil. And she would tell you that of every potion maker living today, only I have the skill to bring her vision to fruition. A bold assertion, but does the audience agree? It would seem they like what they see. That should force my competitor to finally recognize she's out of her depth. Sylvia, what do you say? Can you compete with that? 2,600 or 3,003. I mean, I reckon that's just going to win instantly. But that is so low, and I'm at 80% stress. I want to do that one, but I don't think I will win if I do. Because that'll increase by 25%. That'll just tick straight over. I'm going to try. I'm going to try the lower one. Seeking a masterwork potion? Look no further. I see what you did there. I can't find any fault with it whatsoever. Alas, it is out of my hands, so let's find an answer from the audience, shall we? Oh, this is going to be hard. Alright, let's have another look. I've put in lean into it. Raise interest by 3 for every 5 points of stress. And mindfulness, discard stress card. Here we go. I'm ready to win this competition. Oh, bloody hell. Oh no, I'm at 81 straight off. Oh. Giving the rabble a voice is always a mistake. You know, Maven could have been not evil. Oh, 17 stress. Are you shitting me? I've lost. I have just straight up lost. $17 fucking stress. I think I got so unlucky in the very first round, drawing stress card after stress card, because, like, you'll remember that just before this, I was deliberately losing, and it still took, like, 6 people. And yet, I drew, like, 3 stress cards in the second turn or something like that, so I completely failed. Right from the off in this. Robin takes the grand prize. But I was so close. Face it, you were never going to measure up to me and my evil dragon. I mean, I totally could pay off my debt, it's just he stays an owl. I'm determined to win on hard mode, though. So let's go for the weaker of the 2 radiations. I'm getting regulated breathing in in this first one because I forgot that that stacks up over the haggling session, so that will stick with it throughout. Alright, let's give it a go then. Mind of the Slime straight off. That's a brilliant one to get immediately. Press the attack. Oh. And again. And then improv. Oh, damn, I meant to take out craftsmanship. It's not really worth keeping in this at this stage. Improv again. Pivot's good. Chorus. And pivot. There, so I'm shielded, but I do still get the debuff. Yeah, I got so unlucky with that first hand or two. Like, 2 regulated breathing straight away, and they stack. So, decrease stress by 2 at the start of my turn. So because they're just going to stay there, they're an amazing thing to get early on. I'm just doing so much better. It's just that first couple of turns really screwed me because it piled up my stress and then I just couldn't recover because I kept drawing stress cards way over the percentage. Sylvia's shop is cute enough, but mine is established. I'm a professional. Oh, what's that? 2 stress? Gone now. Regulated breathing. I'm going to be immune to stress. Chorus, chorus. How many indignities am I expected to suffer? Improv. Improv. Regulated breathing. What's he doing? Oh, he's forcing a stress card. A rhythm. Pivot. Pivot. If only I had the tranquility next turn. You've done yourself proud, but this is as far as you go. He's not even sweating a little. What happens if I run out of cards? That's a question I've not had to ask before. Chorus. I am curious what happens, so press the attack. And press the attack. Does it recycle the deck? I don't know. Indomitable Presence. Oh, sorry, Indomitable Pressure. If the hand at the end of the turn applies uncertain, tension, and cluttered. Damn. Chorus. Yep. Beating this one with 0 stress. Alright, I'm convinced. You have the better potion, Sylvia. Haha, who's the underdog now? Well, I mean, you're Zid's underdog. What? Ah, celebrating already? Rookie mistake. It's time I showed you the error of your ways. Grrr. No thanks are necessary for the lesson. I'm going to enjoy this. We'll have to see what happens next in round 2. The anticipation is a lot to handle. Robin, care to show us your next creation? Among the noble of the blah 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 blah. Yeah, we saw this one. Yep, 2,320. Forget the elitism. 2,200, so it's a -5. It might actually be worth putting Rattle Him Off in, because that does sort of suit me, and it's usually the high cost that puts me off. But on this one, patience isn't the issue. That said, 2 is better than 1 is better, because if I can put in, like, one of those really rare cards, that could be like winning for me. Here we go. Alright, draw. Tranquility, that's a good one to copy. Oh no, chorus though, because that gets stronger. Select card to copy. Alright, given what's coming up, I mean, I'm losing 4 stress, but I'm gonna copy Tranquility. Because I think that's gonna really help me if I have more Tranquility. We can put on a show if you insist. Alright. Considering what I survived in my youth, my words should mean something.
No one doubts that you're awesome, jeez.
17 stress, oof. Tranquility, boom! But nothing else I can do, sadly. When the novelty wears off, only the true professionals remain.
Don't listen to him, I do good work, right?
Regulated breathing. Yes. And chorus. Improv. Ooh, what am I going to copy? Chorus. Copy chorus. And another chorus. And then shield. And shield. That's a good shield. I'm losing 6 stress a turn. You've given it your best shot, Sylvia. Kudos, really.
What does he know that I don't?
That the Dragon's Maven, probably? Indomitable pressure. 2 of them. Yikes. Alright, let's go with chorus. And improv. Okay, so it does just recycle your deck, which makes chorus so much better. Wow, I had no idea how good chorus was. Each one of these is now... I'm surrounded by fools, is the only explanation. Chorus is now incredible. You're responsible for what happens next when I reveal I'm actually Maven. Boom. And then rhythm. And rhythm again. Oof. Oof. So many debuffs is off the bloody screen. People of Rafter, don't let her empty promises cloud your judgment.
I don't know how to convince you otherwise. Oh wait, I don't need to, because I'm about to win. Like that.
Oh, you shielded.
Like that.
I think I've heard enough. Now that was worth going for the challenging potions, because that felt really good. Folks, we're witnessing history unfold before our very eyes. So, quick thing before we go on to like the final thing to talk about the cards and the deck and stuff I used. Chorus is incredible. I really put it down because I thought, oh, the maximum I'm ever going to get out of that is 20. I didn't realise the deck cycled. And with a high draw strat like the one I've been using, your deck cycles a fair bit. So with 4 copies of Chorus in there, 1/5 of your deck is Chorus. And then you stack the rest with ways to draw lots of cards, like not Encore, that other Zid card that I kept using. It's such a good strategy. I highly recommend it. I do kind of, when I next play this, I'm going to try like a high cost build, but I love that there are all these different strategies you can do. Folks, we're witnessing history unfold before our very eyes. We have a new champion, and her name is Sylvia.
I did it! I did it! I won!
But no,
Hey, don't feel bad. You did a great job. Shake on it. Robin was a puppet this whole time. I totally didn't see it coming. Yeah. What is happening right now? You think you're surprised? I prepared for this outcome, but I never really thought it would come to this. Who are you? What did you do to Robin?
Haven't you figured it out? Yes, no, I totally did. Like, what? 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? Robin is no more than a marionette, a pretty puppet that has allowed me to live among you unsuspected. I am the true power here, the rightful mistress of all I survey. I am Maven.
Maven? Maven the Witch Queen? You're alive? And you're a lizard? I totally had no idea. I definitely didn't call that you're a lizard.
Yes, I get it. What a twist! Hold on to your seats, everybody, or else proceed swiftly to the nearest exit. Laugh it up, fools. This scaly semblance is only temporary. The world has long thought me dead, but I survived, and the time is nigh for my glorious return. I shall take back all that is rightfully mine, starting with the restoration of my true and proper form. Yeah, there's a gem.
I still don't understand. What happened to you?
The band of idiotic heroes, the ones who came to slay me, they botched the job, but the dolts managed to blow up my laboratory in the attempt. The resulting explosion irradiated the island, and I was changed into this. Lucky for me, Squire Boy was there. My powers are limited in my current undignified state, but they were more than sufficient to take control of him. I seized his mind on that day, and I rarely let go since. No one questioned the feel-good story of the boy who triumphed over the wicked Witch Queen, nor did they bat an eye at his harmless little pet.
So you've been hiding in plain sight all along?
And what a trial it has been, steering Robin around, making him smile and wave and fraternize. I amassed power and wealth, but slowly, too slowly. And then Baptiste's goons managed to procure a sample of Maven Bloom, perhaps the last of its kind. Once I get my hands on it, once I have my cure, my long exile will at last be over, and I won't have to tolerate you half-wits anymore. I don't like this. Because, like, I predicted this bloody ages ago. I didn't think she would be evil. Because throughout this whole story has been the well-written moral ambiguity of, is Maven actually evil? Was she a conquering dictator who enslaved a population, or was she someone who just made something from nothing and people flocked to her? And then because she was a threat for business, the heroes went to slay her. And they didn't think about it because heroes don't. They do what they're bidden. That's what Baptiste's thing is all about, that the heroes aren't in control. So it was fully setting up for Maven actually just being essentially someone who wanted a new start, like many of the characters in this game, and went there for it and got beaten down. And instead now she's like, oh yes, everyone's stupid but me. And it's like, this just feels like a step back. And maybe they'll reveal that she was nice, and then this is as a result of her exile and that she turned against them, and maybe she'll turn back with the kindness that Sylvia will probably show her. But if not, then I'm going to be disappointed.
You realize this half-wit just beat you pretty resoundly.
Yes, that's inconvenient, isn't it? Fortunately, I have a backup plan. My mental magics aren't what they used to be, but over the years, every ounce of power I could spare has gone into this crystal. I've saved enough energy to change the outcome of our little contest by forcing you to see things my way.
You mean?
Prepare to forfeit, Sylvia. In another moment, it will literally be the only thing on your mind. You know, you're saying this in front of the judge.
Well, great, I'm totally screwed. Except, ever since coming to Rafter, I've faced off against one blowhard after another, and I've always come out on top. I don't have mind control magic or a mystic gem, but all the same these days, changing people's minds is what I do. So how do I convince Maven not to zap me? I've got it. I guess I can't win. I don't have a chance. Since you're a no-good cheater with bad breath.
I know what you're trying to do. It won't work. I won't be dissuaded by your petty taunts, nor by pathetic appeals for fairness.
No surprise there. I mean, you've been trying to cheat all along, haven't you?
Sylvia shows no signs of backing down. Someone pass the popcorn.
You try to steal the Maven Bloom from the guild hall, you try to bribe me into forfeiting, and when you realize you couldn't buy or steal your way out of facing me today, you showed up with a magical trump card. It's obvious what this all adds up to, Maven. You're afraid of me.
Oh, snap.
I think you've been afraid of me since that very first competition. It explains why you've been dropping in on me.
That's absurd. Me afraid of you? Pah! I dropped in of you out of a sense of morbid curiosity. Honestly, the sight of you with that sad little slant-wise shop. I couldn't fathom how you managed to make it as far as you did. I thought you must have some secret, some trick.
My only secret is hard work and a willingness to learn. I mean, sure, my shop wasn't much to look at to begin with. We call those humble origins. I'm proud of where I'm from and what I've accomplished. You can steal this contest, but you can't take that away from me. Can't I, though? But I suppose you have a point, Sylvia. Forcing you to forfeit now would be a hollow victory. I deserve more. I deserve to crush my foe, to leave no doubts in anyone's mind about my superiority. Alright then, have it your way. I shall leave your mind, such as it is, untouched. But the rest of the cattle assembled here today, they're about to forget all about your so-called victory. Let's try this one more time.
We'll have to see what happens next in round 2. That's more like it.
Huh? Round 2? We already did round 2. You know what? Fine. If that's the way you want it, bring it on.
Determined to rally, are you? But Rafter is still rooting for its harmless, handsome hometown hero. Alliteration, is it? Then ready for this round the 2nd. The anticipation's a lot to handle. Robin, care to show us your next creation? A masterpiece. Nobles love it. It'll remind you of your mother.
Seriously?
You know, it does remind me of my mother, and it's hard to put a price on such a thing. It's not for me to decide. Audience? Well, I'd say you won them over. Good. Let that be the end of this. And the family in question is the ancient line of monarch magi whose mastery of forbidden arts ended the second Dark Age? What? Was he supposed to say that? I feel like he wasn't supposed to say that. Alright, fuck it, I'm using my better one.
Alright, fine. I'm not holding back anymore, I was going easy on you.
The closer I look, the more impressive it seems. Let's check in with the audience. Not bad, Robin has the edge, however. No, my strategy is bloody rock solid.
I'm ready to win, I did it before. This should be really easy. I've got a very, very powerful thing here.
And oh, it carried over. Brilliant. Regulated breathing. Press the advantage. Regulated breathing. I'm mostly just getting that in, so I've got it. Improv. Tranquility. And pivot. And then rhythm. Just one up.
I need to harmonize with them.
A subtle suggestion goes a long way.
You messing with the judge?
Well, shiz. There's nothing I can play here. Yeah, there's nothing I can play that. I mean, I'm nowhere near as worried about the stress now that I'm losing 8 stress a turn. Regulated breathing and chorus. Anything that has a persistent effect is just so powerful. Oh wow, thought spiral. Ha! That's cool. And panic. It's really cool that we're getting the other ones of those. Alright, let's go for... Oh no, I should have played that first. Pivot. Pivot. Oof. Oof. A psychic assault will take the wind out of her sails.
She's really got me off my game.
Let's go with press the attack. And chorus. That was rhythm, or whatever. And chorus. I'm very close to just winning this, so improv. And chorus.
That goes out to my girlfriend Zid.
I've heard enough. Folks, we are witnessing history unfold before our very eyes. We have a new champion, and her name is Sylvia.
Raft has got a new queen of potions, and it's me.
No. Oh, got an achievement. Toppled the monarch. Oh, he just grew like 3 sizes. No. 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 How? How did this happen?
Hey, it feels just as good the second time around. You want me to beat you again? Because I could do it all day.
This is intolerable, unthinkable. In my prime, I could have reduced you to a smear of smouldering ash with a wave of my hand. I could have forced the crowd to tear you to pieces while chanting my name. But now all I can do is retain some control over this single vessel. Without him, I can't even scratch my own nose. These stubby scaled arms, they're worthless. Without that ingredient, it's how I will remain.
Hey, listen, it's not all bad. I can plant a cutting, grow a new flower, and you can try again when it blooms in 10 years or so.
Oh, to have fallen so far, my dreams of conquest shall go unrealized. And my potion shall be known far and wide as second best. Oh shit. Is it over? Did we win? Shush now, we're going home. We can get ice cream on the way. Okay. You've won today, Sylvia, but you had better watch your back. That's kind of sweet. There's the complexity that just wasn't there in the dramatic moment. She had absolutely no complexity in the moment. It was just, yes, I'm the queen, everyone sucks but me. Where was this she does actually care about him thing? Stumbled at one of the final hurdles there, game. But you'd better watch your back.
Did anybody catch all that? Because I'm pretty sure I just saved Rafter from the vengeful return of a power-mad sorceress. No? Ah, well, I saved my shop. I saved my uncle. I really did it. I won.
Yay! And the Maven Bloom was in there. I saw it. Victory. I could get used to this feeling.
It wasn't always easy, but we pulled it off in the end, didn't we?
It's kind of you to say we. But it's obvious who the true victor is. You're amazing, Sylvia, and the best thing I did was know when to get out of your way.
If you say so, but I'm glad I didn't have to do this alone. It meant the world to me to have my Uncle Oswald by my side.
Yes.
Softy. Now, are you ready to slip into something less feathery? Because I've just finished brewing a potion that I think you're gonna like.
Whoop. Sylvia, I couldn't make it to the tournament, but I heard the outcome. It appears you've accomplished all you set out to do. I owe you congratulations, and you owe me the remaining balance.
It's all here, every beautiful copper of it.
Yeah, I still have 7,500. That one. A most satisfying outcome.
I don't know, spending it on ramen might have been a little more satisfying. Maybe a new chair.
Excellent. Now, as per our agreement...
I was sort of hoping that would burn up. Is my face going to stay stretched?
No, it'll go back to normal in the next frame. What? You have been released from your contract. This property is paid off in full and it belongs entirely to you.
That's it? I'm free now?
As promised. I live by the letter of my contract, Sylvia. Which is why my business is not yet concluded here. Is it, Oswald? You know? The possibility never even occurred to me until an owl spotted doing Sylvia's paperwork at the licensing bureau. Oh, look at that. That was a cute little animation. An owl who couldn't help himself from boasting about Sylvia's progress with familial pride in his voice. You very nearly got away with it.
You did get away with it. It doesn't matter if you figured it out. We already paid you back.
Nevertheless, Oswald's dereliction was an outrageous violation of terms. There are consequences to that, rather severe consequences, as you'll remember from the fine print. Oh dear. That's it then, isn't it? This is the end. It is. I'll give you a moment to say goodbye.
Now hold on, you can't just...
Sylvia, my girl, let it go. I won't allow you to put yourself in harm's way for me, not again. I'm so proud of you, Sylvia. You've accomplished incredible things.
Oh, I'm gonna do something incredible, alright? Just watch me. Helen, let's make a deal.
I'm listening.
You're so sure of your abilities, but Oswald tricked you. He was hiding right under your nose.
My abilities weren't at fault. The transmogrification distorted the shape and scent of his soul.
And that's what stops someone else from using the same trick. When word gets out about this, and believe me, it will, everyone who owes you so much as a phone call will be embracing their wild side.
I sense a but coming. Takes one to know one, Sylvia, my god. Ha!
So it happens I've finished brewing the one and only antidote for the transmogrification. When that potion is gone, it's gone forever. And it might be the only way you can ensure no one else slips through your grasp.
Ooh. It's cool looking.
The potion can be yours for a price.
Think I already know what price you're asking. But I'm in the mood to haggle. Open like a pro. Stoic attorney.
Times are tough, and hard-working witches like us need every possible edge. It's not what the potion is, not just a transmog cure, it's about what it can do. With this potion in hand, you can send a message to your clients. They'll know that changing shape won't keep them from your clutches. The ingredient needed to brew this potion is gone, maybe forever. You'll never need an opportunity like this again. Going once, going twice.
Alright, I reckon she brewed multiple, because she wouldn't just be giving this up without a fight. Very well, Sylvia, you have yourself a deal. What a difference a few weeks makes. Your skill is undeniable.
I almost think you went easy on me.
Absolutely not. I like you, Sylvia, but I don't let sentiment creep in on business decisions. Executing Oswald's contract to the letter is good for business, however, leveraging his fate to get my hands on this potion is better for business. It's as simple as that.
Brutal, but I get it.
It's a brutal world, but you're well on your way. And if I might humbly suggest it, someday in the future you may find yourself in need of an influx of capital. On that day, call on me. I'll keep a contract handy just in case. Why do I feel like she's the main villain of this game? She's gone. She really left. Sylvia, you saved me. I owe you twice over now.
I'm beginning to think you like being indebted. But you must be disappointed she took the cure with her.
I'll learn to live with it. It's almost certainly a better fate than what Helen had in store.
Then you don't want the cure? Because I got a spare.
And anyway, it could be worse. I'll take feathers over scales and... What did you say?
I made 2 potions. I thought I could get a nice chunk of change if I sold one to Maven. So much for that idea. I got the second potion here, bottled up just for you. It's pretty small, but it should be the perfect dosage given your size. And I can guarantee it doesn't taste like old cabbage.
But you... I don't deserve you, Sylvia. I really don't.
Ah, come on. You don't think I'd leave you hanging, did you?
Who cares what I thought? Dear niece, you've made a habit of surpassing my expectations, every one of them. I couldn't have done any of this without you. We make a good team, and we're sticking together from now on, right?
Yeah, but we're going to need to get a second share. We're not sharing anymore.
Let's shake on it, just as soon as I have hands again.
Does that mean you're ready to get untransmogrified?
Ready as I'll ever be. Bottoms up.
Ooh. Please appear with clothes. This could be really awkward. Those are interesting side effects. This could take a while.
Seriously? We don't get to see what he looks like as a human. Ah, come on, game.
Dear Mom and Dad.
Oh, that's what he looks like. Why could you not... I mean, that's an adorable photo. Why could you not have shown us him? Come on, game.
Everything's going great here in Rafta. Funny story, Oswald isn't dead. Although I did almost kill him with one of my potions. Not on purpose. This time. In all the confusion, I ended up inheriting his shop anyway. He doesn't seem bitter about it, though. We're going to be partners. I can't wait for you to see what we accomplish. All my love, Sylvia.
Well, that's adorable. That's adorable. That is Potionomics. That's... Okay, Sylvia looks a little bit weird there. That's adorable. That's adorable. Sid. Okay. No! No. Sorry, I'm enraptured by this. Right, so this game was amazing. That's such cute art. I think there are a few big missteps they made. I mean, I don't know why they didn't show us Oswald. Like, why would you not show us Oswald? It's one additional thing to make, you know? Why deliberately cover his face in the art? It feels like they deliberately stopped us from seeing that, and I have no idea why. But I think, hang on, yeah, 100% of the achievements. That's why I wanted to do that stress one. So I've 100% to Potionomics. It is a fantastic game. The writing in this game is some of the best in any game, apart from a few stumbles, as I've talked about in the series. The complexity of this writing, the realism of the characters is very nearly second to none. I can only think of like one or two other games that match this in the realism of his characters. I would have liked to see Zid blonde. I would really have liked that photo of Saffron and her party was like a full proper colour one, rather than the sort of sepia tone, I can never remember how to pronounce that, sepia tone one that it was, because that looked like a really cool... I reckon each character should have had one sort of high quality colour picture, and I don't mean those ones at the end, I mean sort of in their story. So Saffron and her party, Zid's blondness maybe, I can't think of what the others were, they're the only ones I really cared about, they were my favourite characters. But yeah, overall, spectacular game. I highly recommend it. It sucks that there is no endless mode. Like, Recettear, which I've talked about a few times, is very similar to this in a lot of ways. That has an endless mode because it's less story-based. Like, that has the weekly debt thing. But the difference is, once you pay off the debt, you can just keep playing because there's a load of post-game story. Because in that, rather than having relationships with people you meet that you hang out with and stuff, so it's less intricate on that way, but you do the story sort of as you go in, I can't remember, maybe random events with them, but the point is there are loads of other characters that you can meet post-game and get to know that way. And I think this could have used an endless mode, or maybe a New Game Plus. I think there was more they could have done with this, and if there is a DLC, I will check it out when it comes out. I don't know if they plan to do one, I phrased that weirdly. Overall, spectacular game, and this is definitely my favourite game that I played on the channel for quite some time. So, I love Sylvia, I love Zid, I love Saffron, Luna was adorable, Roxanne began to win me over. Bizarrely, I didn't think she would. Corsac was really relatable. Mint, very relatable. Still not big fan of Quinn. Baptiste was alright. He won massive points at the end. Mugtuck was an interesting character study. I wasn't that particularly interested in him, but I was interested with what they were doing with him. Salt and Pepper, they just sort of felt like they were there too, but they were a bit of levity, and as it put in one place, a injection of pure energy, and that was just fun. So I probably missed someone, but if I missed them, then they couldn't have left that big an impact. Anyway, that is, yeah, that's the game. Fantastic. I highly recommend you go check it out. It's on Steam, linked in the description to the Steam page. At some point I will replay and romance Saffron. Also, actually, now that I think about it, I think there should have been a scene at the end with your romance person. That would have been nice. But, because as it is, that just sort of feels like it's there. it doesn't feel like it's integrated, you know? Just a little thing of her coming to you after the contest and saying, "Well done, love. I think you did real good." Just something like that, and then a hug or another kiss would have been just... It would have just made it even better. Anyway, thank you very much for watching Gary and Reaver vs. Potionomics. This has been a fantastic series that I've thoroughly enjoyed making. And next up is Pokemon White, I believe, is the next one on the list for the channel. So check that out when it releases in the near future. But until then, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you later.